Gentlemen, thank you for being with us tonight at the post-match press conference. CAF Total edition African Cup of Nations Morocco 26 between Cameroon and Nigeria. Coach Justin Madugu had luck, good games and good match.
Thank you.
If you have to project about this match.
First of all, I want to apologize to Nigerians over our inability to win today's game, which would have qualified us for the World Cup. It was not our intention. The ladies did the best that they could, but that's the way the game was destined to go. We apologize, and I take responsibility for that. We still have a second chance, and we'll do our best to see what comes out of it.
Thank you, Coach. First question, please, microphone.
Good evening, Coach. My name is Richard Rajoy from Nigeria. My question is just two questions. First of all, for many people would ask why the coach Justin Madugu made late changes in the game. That's the first question. And the second question would be, is there any division in Super Falcons camp? Or is it because of money was promised to the players? In the last 2 minutes of the game, Esther Okoko had a clear chance. She was meant to pass the ball to Asante Shola, and she tried to score the goal. And we could see Asante Shola's reaction on the field. The question would be, is there any division in Super Falcons camp? Or is it because the Sports Commission promised the players some gifts or cash gifts if they score goals? Thank you very much.
Thank you. To the best of my mind, the girls, there's no problem in the camp. There's no camps within the girls. They are all on the same page. They have been working together, cooperating. It's just one of those things that can happen in the course of a game. I'm sure she felt she could score. That was why she made the attempt, and probably would have passed the ball to Azizat, who was in a better position to score. But that is not to say there is any division amongst them. There is no division in the team. And again, well, I wouldn't attribute that to the promises made by the National Sports Commission. If you'll agree with me, in all the games they played, they never created the kind of chances they created today. But it's just that the conversion was not right, and we were not precise and clinical with our finishing, and that accounted for why we couldn't score the goals from the chances that were created. It's just one of those things that happen in football.
Thank you, Coach. Please, your name and your support, please, sir.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Nelly from Football Matters Nigeria. Coach, I can feel how you feel right now. I'm sad as well. I even teared up. You understand? Because the expectations we have on the players, not because they are so good, but because we have confidence in what they've done in the past. You get. So what I want is you to give Nigerians a reassurance that we are going to use the confederation means to actually secure the World Cup tickets, so we don't have a repeat of what happened with our male team. Because I know if we don't get it, it's going to be us from Nigerians.
Yes. I quite understand the pains everybody is going through. We all know what it means for all of us as a country. And like I said, I apologize and take responsibility for that. But we still have a second chance, and we'll give it our all to make sure that we do not disappoint and go the same way that the men took. We will do our best and try to get it right to make sure that we go through the playoffs.
Thank you, Coach. Please.
Hello, Coach. This is Masha Bell from Super Sports International, Season 94 and Sports Technology. Talking, beautiful game. When you observe how, in your opinion, Cameroon set up against the Nigerians, what was the thing they did very well and you feel like might serve them moving forward? Because Vida, the coach of Morocco, was sitting and observing both teams. And moving forward, you have a playoff against South Africa. So what did you do that you feel like you need to fix better moving forward for you and for Cameroon what do you think they have done pretty well that is serving them well in this tournament? Thank you.
Well, first of all, I would like to give the Cameroonian team credit. Okay, I would like to congratulate the Cameroon team who win their game today. They came in via sort of the highest, one of the best ranked teams in the tournament, and for their group, now them confess for their group, they win their 2 games and draw against Cape Verde in a match that did not really matter as far as their position is concerned. And for today, they did the best they could. They defended very well. But in spite of all that, we still created a lot of chances, which if we had converted, the result would have been different. But that is not to say you take anything out from the effort, the energy they also expended in trying to make sure, say, they mad and get the result we then get. So I give them credit for it, and we see how it goes.
To help you against South Africa.
Yeah, we get another game, play of a second chance against South Africa. We'll go back, watch all the games still, and then come up with a plan where we know say go fit help us, because we cannot afford again to drop that second opportunity. We have to give it all our best. We have to.
Thank you, Coach. Please.
Good evening, Coach. This is Isabel from Nigeria. Coach, what can you say about exploring other players? For example, we have like 3 goalkeepers, and statistically, in our previous games in this WAFCON, we've conceded a lot of goals, which is unlike the Super Falcons.
Yeah.
And I want to ask, what do you think about exploring other players? Our Chiamaka is an incredible goalkeeper, no doubt. But can you say we were not able to like test the feats of other goalkeepers because we did not have enough preparation? Or what can you say about exploring other players?
Well, it's quite natural that when things like this happen, you have to do an overall assessment of the team. What went wrong? What did we do well? Where did we get it wrong? We have to do an overall assessment and then see what we can do within the shortest possible time before the next game against South Africa. There's nothing bad in exploring other players. Chiamaka has been a wonderful goalkeeper, not only in the national team, but even in our club. But like you are saying, anybody can make mistakes at any time, and then it could be costly, just as it was costly for us today. But that is not to say she's a bad goalkeeper. It's just one of those things that is meant to be.
Thank you. We take 2 last questions, please. First.
Good evening, Coach. Adila Adekol, Muslim Central, Lagos, Nigeria. My question is, the whole of this tournament is considered a lot of goals, and it's very unlikely to work out.
Yeah.
How are we planning on fixing that?
Yeah, it's still work in progress. It's the same players that played last year that were not conceding goals. It's the same players, the same group of players. Only one person is missing, only Ashley Prompte, and Ashley was playing from even the left fullback position. It was only Ashley. So I mean, it's something that we've been bothered, we've been worried about it. We've been doing a lot to try and fix all this, but like I said, it's just one of those things, and we still have to continue to work. It's still work in progress. As long as there is an opportunity for you to exploit, we cannot afford to relax. We have to go back and continue working to make sure that we fix whatever it is that has gotten into the fix that we are in currently.
Thank you, Coach. Please.
Well done, Coach. My name is Samuel Lapa, and I write for Parsecco News Nigeria. Coach, during the game, we noticed that in the first half, we struggled to break the Cameroonians, not from the wings, but from the zone 14, the middle of the pack. And if you look at the group stage, zone 14 is one place where the Cameroonians are vulnerable. Do you think Super Falcons had no plan B going into this game? Because almost all the chances we created came from the flanks. And looking against our next chance that we have, what should we expect from you girls?
If we had converted those chances from the side, would the result have been the same? If we had converted the chances that came from the wings, would the result have been the same? Anyhow, you create opportunities. It's something that you need to take from whichever angle it comes. It could come from a set piece. They got a goal from a set piece, and it ended the game. So chances can come from different aspects of the game, not necessarily just through build-up play. It could come from any other angle that we were not able to penetrate. We still had chances, a few chances that were created through the middle, but they had a good game plan of trying to ensure that they block the central area, which assisted them. And we equally had our own plan of ensuring that we go through the wings, and we're still creating chances from those wings. It's not as if we didn't have a plan to ensure that we could also go through the middle. The chance Esther got, the final ball that came, it was not from the wing, it came through the middle. So sometimes when games, go like this, it has a different way of interpretation, and then you just have to take it the way it is. It was not our intention that the game should go the way it went. If we had been more clinical, the result would have been different, and we would not be looking at it from the angle from which we are looking at it. Going forward, like I said, as long as there is still an opportunity, we cannot afford to drop our guard. We will learn from this and go back and continue to work to make sure that we exploit the second chance that we have. We cannot give up. We must continue the fight.
Thank you, Coach Justin Madugu. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.